introduction of Mrs. Trump and Mrs. Pence will be followed by President Obama and Vice President Biden, and the last introduction will, of course, be the President-elect himself, Donald Trump.
And the crowd here in Washington down the mall, the crowd stretches from here to
Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Melania Trump and Mrs. Karen Pence, escorted by the Secretary of the Senate, Julie Adams, the Clerk of the House of Representatives, Karen Haas, Mrs. Abigail Blunt, Mrs. Jana Ryan, the Honorable Elaine L. Chao, and Mrs. Julie McCarthy.
They will be introduced, followed by the Vice President-elect Mike Pence, and finally the President-elect Donald Trump. There you see the incoming First Lady of the United States, Melania Trump.
Melania Trump with her son Barron, and we also see Ivanka Trump and Tiffany Trump behind them. Ivanka Trump and her husband Jared Kushner are going to be key parts of her father's White House. Jared Kushner will be a top advisor, and Ivanka Trump is moving down to Washington. She's going to play a policy role. As of yet, we don't know what it will be and where her office will be, whether it's in the White House or the adjacent building.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, the Honorable Barack H. Obama, and the Vice President Joseph R. Biden, escorted by Senate Democratic Secretary Gary Myrick, Senate Democratic Leader and Rules Committee Ranking Member Charles E. Schumer, and House Democratic Leader Nancy Pelosi.
Kids, the children, the adult children of the next President of the United States. The President is there, the Vice President is there, and now we're about to hear the introduction of the Vice President-elect Mike Pence, and he'll be followed by the introduction of the President-elect Donald Trump. There you see the President of the United States with the Vice President, and the former presidents are there as well.
Yucking it up there. George W. Bush seemed to make some comment about how President Obama hadn't shaken his hand. It's incredible after all the animosity curiosity of an election, how much, once you become a member of the President's Club, how much of that can be put away just because there are literally only 6 people on Earth who know what an experience is like, and you're one of them.
Yep. I think the introduction is coming right now. The introduction of the Vice President-elect Mike Pence. He'll be introduced next, followed, as I pointed out, by the President-elect Donald Trump. They will come up to the platform. They will all be there. There you see the President receiving some of the members of the Supreme Court who are there as well, including John Roberts. There you see the Republican leaders bringing in the next President of the United States.
New Washington, all Republican Washington,
Yeah.
right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President-elect Michael Richard Pence.
The Vice President Joe Biden. You see the former presidents there. You see the current president. There he is. He's going to shake hands with Hillary Clinton. I think he shook hands with her. I'm not exactly sure he did, but he's not meeting with the family. And there's Melania. This is a moment that Mike Pence probably didn't necessarily anticipate.
Now, there were questions about whether or not he'd be able to be reelected governor in Indiana, but he was asked to be vice president, and he has been a dutiful soldier and a good representative and envoy for President-elect Trump on Capitol Hill. He used to be a member of the House Republican leadership here. He has lots of relationships. He will be sworn in. There's the vice president and the president. He will be sworn in, Mike Pence, using a Bible that was used during one of the Reagan inaugurals. We talked about how Mr. Trump will be using one of the Lincoln
Ladies and
Bibles.
gentlemen, escorting the President-elect, the Staff Director for the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Stacey McHatton McBride, the Senate Sergeant-at-Arms, Frank Larkin, the House Sergeant-at-Arms, Paul Irving, the Chairman of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Roy Blunt, Rules Committee Ranking Member and Senate Democratic Leader Charles E. Schumer, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Paul D. Ryan, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy, and House Democratic Leader Nancy Pelosi. ladies and gentlemen, the President-elect of the United States, Donald John Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Joint Congressional Committee for Inaugural Ceremonies, the Honorable Roy Blunt.
Thank you all. If you have a seat, you can sit down. Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, Mr. President-elect, Mr. Vice President.